This is your primetime forecast for East Alabama and West Georgia from Dr. Don's Weather. Dr. Don's Weather is made possible by the Randolph County Commission, First Light Coffee, Roger Bell Auto Brokers, Southern Auction Solutions, Genesis Wake Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, Auction 431 South, the Salem Auction House, and Bama Diesel Repair. From the Alpha Weather Center, powered by Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery, Southern Union State Community College, and the venue at 5 Points Farms. Here's Dr. Don.
Good morning, East Alabama and West Georgia. Welcome to your weekend. It is Saturday, August 10th, 2024, and this is your prime time forecast for East Alabama and West Georgia. Brought to you in part by our friends at Bama Diesel Repair in Woodland, Alabama. Mark Mitchell. Mark can handle all of your diesel repair needs. You can get in touch with him at 256-201-3685. And also right there in Woodland, Alabama is the voice of the Woodland Bobcats, Jamie Dukas. You can get in touch with Jamie by calling 256-831-7770. Jamie can handle all of your insurance needs. Get your ducks in a row with Jamie Dukas with Alpha Insurance. We're not looking at any severe thunderstorm activity today across Alabama or Georgia. We have a stalled out front across probably southeast Alabama, so if there are any showers today, they would be probably south of the I-85 corridor and likely even closer to the Wiregrass area down there around Dothan and Enterprise. That stationary surface front will bring us lower dew points as we get into your Saturday afternoon. It's still going to be hot, but it's going to be noticeably not as hot as what we've seen the last several days as those dew points are coming down, and we'll enjoy that. I mean, like tomorrow morning when you get up, temperatures will be in the mid to upper 60s across Alabama and Georgia. That is going to be a welcome change to all the humidity that we have seen so far this summer. But it's not going to last long, so enjoy it. By the time we get to Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of next week, those humidity levels will come back up, and we may have to deal with some thunderstorm activity, those MCS complexes of showers and thunderstorms across the region for the latter part of your next week. Let's take a look at the tropics. We have another system that's trying to get its act together down in the southern Atlantic, pretty much the same area where Debbie formed a week and a half ago. The long-range models right now are going to turn this up the eastern seaboard. There's only 2 or 3 that put it in the Gulf of Mexico. But understand, it hasn't even developed yet, so we can't be certain as exactly where it's going to go. It just appears that with the weather patterns that are going on across the United States and out in the Atlantic, that this storm would probably curve back to the northeast if indeed it does develop in the next 4 to 5 days. National Hurricane Center giving it at least a 60% chance of developing. But we'll wait and see how things work out with our next tropical system. Taking a look at your current conditions at the venue at 5 Points Farms in northeast Chambers County. Currently 71 degrees, feels like 72. Wind out of the north-northwest at 5. Humidity at 89%. The barometric pressure 30.02. Dew point is 68. No rain the past 24 hours. High temperature yesterday 93. We currently have clear skies. Sunrise this morning was at 6:02. The sun sets this evening at 7:33 p.m. It is going to be a nice day. We're looking at 92 degrees this afternoon. But again, those humidity levels will be coming down as we go throughout the afternoon. And it's just not going to be as muggy out there as we've seen the last several weeks. 69, your overnight low this evening. That's going to feel pretty good when you get up on your Sunday morning. For Sunday, mostly sunny, 92. Monday, sunny, 94. Same thing on Tuesday. And then by the time we get to Wednesday, we'll start to introduce a chance of afternoon scattered storms. Right now, we think that we may have multiple mesoscale convective systems, which are large complexes of thunderstorms, to deal with out there on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of next week. Those storms can be quite heavy. So make sure that you pay attention to the weather forecast as we get toward the end of next week. Southern Union State Community College live Doppler HD radar showing no precipitation across the southeastern United States. You got to go back up toward Oklahoma to find any rain. And wow, good news finally. Let me zoom out and show you the entire northeastern United States. This is what's left of Debbie. Debbie now finally beginning to pull, on off to the northeast. We've been dealing with Debbie now for well over a week across the southeastern United States. And overall, the weather forecasting was pretty good with Debbie. We suggested that Debbie would make landfall in the Big Bend area of Florida. It did. We suggested Debbie would run up into southern Georgia, southeastern Georgia, and then out into the Atlantic and stall. It did. The heaviest rainfall turned out to be between Charleston, South Carolina, and Myrtle Beach. We were told you it would be somewhere along the Georgia coast or the South Carolina coast, so pretty good on the placement of the heaviest rain. And, of course, just devastating flooding took place from Brunswick, Georgia, all the way up into New York with Debbie. Debbie's legacy, as we told you it would be, will be the amount of rainfall and flooding that took place. Be sure you head over to our weather store. There's the link right there. It's backwards on my side, folks. That's the link right there, and you can go to the top of the video on Facebook. You'll find a clickable link, and over on YouTube, it's at the bottom of the video, where you can click and go over to our weather store. When you pick up a coffee cup, t-shirt, or baseball cap, part of the proceeds come back to support us here at Dr. Don's Weather. So that's a great way to support us. You can also send us those Facebook stars, and you'll find multiple links at the top of the video where you can make donations to us if you'd like to. And if you own a business, or if you're part of a civic organization, county, or municipal government, and you'd like to be a partner with us on Dr. Don's Weather, we'd love to have you. All you have to do is send me a message on Messenger, and I can show you how we can have you running tomorrow morning right here on Dr. Don's Weather. Enjoy your Saturday, and I'll see you tomorrow morning.
This has been your primetime forecast for East Alabama and West Georgia from the Alpha Weather Center, powered by Southern Union State Community College, the venue at 5 Points Farms and Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery. Dr. Don's Weather is supported by the Randolph County Commission, First Light Coffee, Roger Bell Auto Brokers, Southern Auction Solutions, Genesis Weight Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, Auction 431 South, the Salem Auction House, and Bama Diesel Repair. Be sure to like us on Facebook, share us with all of your friends, and subscribe to Dr. Don's Weather on YouTube. We will be back tomorrow morning with another edition of your primetime forecast on Dr. Don's Weather.